Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines: Filing of nominations for second phase of Lok Sabha elections ends. Prominent candidates including H D Kumaraswamy, Venugopal and Hema Malini submit their papers today. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi criticises TMC government for not allowing implementation of central schemes in West Bengal. CPIM releases manifesto for Lok Sabha Polls, promises to scrap Unlawful Activities Prevention Act and Prevention of Money Laundering Act. New Delhi expresses concern at escalating tensions in West Asia and their potential to fuel further violence and instability. And in IPL Cricket, match underway between Gujarat Titans and Punjab Kings in Ahmedabad. Filing of nominations for the second phase of Lok Sabha polls ended this evening. Prominent leaders who filed their nominations today include Hema Malini from Mathura Lok Sabha seat in Uttar Pradesh, H D Kumaraswamy from Mandya in Karnataka, and actor-politician Suresh Gopi from Thrissur, K. Surendran from Wayanad, and K.C. Venugopal from Alappuzha in Kerala. More from our correspondent.
In the second phase, polling will be held in 88 Lok Sabha seats in 12 states and union territories, along with the remaining part of the Outer Manipur Lok Sabha constituency. A part of the Outer Manipur constituency will go to polls in the first phase. 20 seats of Kerala, 14 seats of Karnataka, 13 seats of Rajasthan, 8 seats each of Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra, 7 seats of Madhya Pradesh, 5 seats each in Assam and Bihar, 3 seats each of West Bengal and Chhattisgarh, and 1 seat each in Tripura and Jammu Kashmir will go to polls in this second phase. The voting for this phase will be held on 26th of this month. The scrutiny of the nominations for the second phase will be done tomorrow, except in Jammu and Kashmir, where the scrutiny will take place on Saturday. Anupam Mishra, Akashvani News, Delhi.
In Rajasthan, 304 nominations have been filed by 218 candidates on 13 Lok Sabha seats for the second phase of election. 6 nomination papers have been filed by 5 candidates for the by-election at Bagidora Assembly seat. The nomination papers will be scrutinized tomorrow. More from our correspondent.
Among the prominent candidates who filed nominations today from Congress are Vaibhav Gehlot from Jalore and Udalal Anjana from Chittorgarh. BJP candidate Mahendrajit Malviya from Banswara seat has also filed nomination today. The election campaign has now gained momentum in the state. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge addressed the rally in Chittorgarh today. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address election rallies for party candidates in Churu tomorrow and day after tomorrow in Puskar. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Karnataka, some prominent candidates filed their nominations today for the second phase of Lok Sabha election to be held on the 26th of April. BJP Yuva Morcha National President Tejasvi Surya filed his nomination from Bangalore South constituency. He is the sitting MP from the constituency. JDS State President and former Chief Minister H D Kumaraswamy filed his nomination from the Mandya Lok Sabha segment, and his brother-in-law Dr. C.N. Manjunath filed his nomination as BJP candidate from Bangalore rural segment. In Tumkur seat, former MP and Congress candidate Mudda Hanumegowda filed his nomination today. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi today criticised the Trinamool Congress government for not allowing the implementation of central schemes in West Bengal. Addressing a rally in Cooch Behar, he said many projects have not been completed on time despite the centre giving record amounts of money. He also criticised the Trinamool Congress government for trying their best to protect the accused in the Sandesh Khali incidents that rocked the state. Mr. Modi also targeted the Congress and said for decades it kept giving the Garibi Hatao slogan, but it is the BJP that has worked hard to bring 25 crore people out of poverty.
मोदी ने बड़े फैसले लिए ताकि गांव और गरीब का, एससी और महिलाओं का जीवन आसान हो। कांग्रेस तो दशकों तक देश को गरीबी हटाओ का नारा देती रही। ये बीजेपी सरकार है जिसने 10 साल में 25 करोड़ लोगों को गरीबी से बाहर निकालकर दिखा दिया है।
Cooch Behar in North Bengal, along with Alipurduar and Jalpaiguri, will go to polls on April the 19th in the first of 7 phases of Lok Sabha polls. Trinamool Congress Chief Mamata Banerjee also addressed a public meeting at Mathabhanga of Cooch Behar. Ms. Banerjee said she would not implement CAA in the state. She had also participated in a meeting at Mal of Jalpaiguri. Earlier in the day, addressing a rally in Jamui in Bihar, Prime Minister Modi said that the NDA government is making all efforts to make India a developed nation. Mr. Modi highlighted the major achievements of the current government. He said India has become the first country to successfully land a spacecraft on the moon's south pole. The Prime Minister said that under the BJP-led NDA government, India has started hitting back at those supporting and indulging in terror activities. Mr. Modi added that NDA has strengthened the country and its global image. In the last 10 years, he was canvassing for Lok Janshakti Party Ram Vilas nominee Arun Bharati. Tax on the super-rich, the law on general wealth tax and inheritance tax, as well as reservation in the private sector, state funding for elections and banning corporate donation to political parties are part of the CPIM manifesto released today for the Lok Sabha polls. In the manifesto, CPIM also promised scrapping of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act and Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The party said it is committed to including the right to work as a constitutional right. The manifesto was released by Party General Secretary Sitaram Yechuri and Politburo members Prakash Karat, Brinda Karat, Nilotpal Basu and Tapun Sen in New Delhi today. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Yechuri said the party will further strengthen democracy and secularism in the country.
Our appeal to the electorate of India is that the secular democratic Republic of India today is facing an existential threat, and the main task is to protect and safeguard the character of the Republic of India.
The BJP's election manifesto committee meeting is underway at party headquarters in New Delhi. The committee will finalize the party's manifesto for the ensuing Lok Sabha polls. It is the second meeting of the 27-member committee headed by senior BJP leader Rajnath Singh. The meeting is also being attended by senior party leaders Nirmala Sitharaman, Ashwini Vaishnav, Kiran Rijiju and others. The Congress will release its manifesto for the Lok Sabha polls tomorrow. With less than a fortnight for the first phase of polling on the 19th of April, electioneering has gained momentum in the Tripura West parliamentary constituency. There are 9 candidates in the fray. We have more from our correspondent.
In the constituency, a total of over 14,61,000 voters are eligible to exercise their franchise. Of the total, more than 7,33,000 voters are male, while 7,28,000 voters are female. The Tripura West constituency is an unreserved seat. However, a unique feature of the constituency is over 25% voters in the segment are tribals. 2 main contenders are the former Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb and Congress State President Ashish Kumar Shah. It was Mr. Deb who wrested control of power from the CPIM-led Left Front government in 2018 to become the first Chief Minister of the BJP-led government in Tripura. However, he had to step down from the CM's post in May 2022 to make way for Dr. Manik Saha, who is currently at the helm of affairs. In 2019 Lok Sabha polls, BJP won the seat. The sitting MP from Tripura West seat is Union Minister Pratima Bhaumik, who in 2019 election defeated her nearest rival from the Congress, Subal Bhaumik, by a margin of more than 3 lakh votes to win this seat for the BJP, first time in the history of the state. Kunal Shinde, Akashvani Samachar, Agartala.
The draw of lots exercise for allotment of broadcast and telecast time to recognized national parties on Doordarshan and Akashvani for the ensuing general election 2024 was conducted at Rang Bhavan in New Delhi today. Each of the national parties has been allotted 45 minutes on Doordarshan and Akashvani separately. An additional 5 hours and 30 minutes of telecast and broadcast time has also been allotted to the 6 national parties. Telecast and broadcast will be done on the 16th and 23rd of this month and the 3rd, 10th, 17th, 22nd and 29th of next month. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Lok Nirnay 2024, a special program on the general elections, every evening at 7
and repeat broadcast at 9:30 p.m. on Akashvani Gold.
Updates of election activities, insights from regions and constituencies, expert opinion and analysis.
In the world's largest festival of democracy.
Stay tuned to Lok Prasarak ke saath, Lok Nirnay 2024.
Welcome back. You are listening to the news at 9. The External Affairs Ministry has said India is distressed at the escalating tensions in West Asia and their potential to fuel further violence and instability. Replying to a query during a media briefing in New Delhi this afternoon, Ministry spokesperson Ranveer Jaiswal said India has noted with concern the Israeli attack on Iranian diplomatic premises in Syria on the 1st of April.
We urge all parties to avoid actions that go against commonly accepted principles and norms of international law. So that is our point. That is a statement on our reaction to the attack.
Mr. Jaiswal said the first batch of people under the G2G agreement has gone to Israel. He stressed that India is conscious of their safety and has urged Israeli authorities to ensure their safety and well-being. Replying to a question on China claiming Arunachal Pradesh, the spokesperson said Arunachal Pradesh is an inalienable part of India and will remain so. On India-Bangladesh ties, Mr. Jaiswal said bilateral relations are very strong. He said both nations have a very comprehensive partnership that spans across sectors. On the two Indians who were reported missing after the Taiwan earthquake, Mr. Jaiswal said they are now safe and contact has been established with them.
हम लोग के जानकारी के हिसाब से जो भूकंप आया ताइवान में वहां पर दो लोग से हम लोग संपर्क नहीं कर पा रहे थे, लेकिन अब हम लोगों ने वहां पर उनसे हम संपर्क कर लिया है और वो लोग सुरक्षित हैं.
The External Affairs Ministry has issued an advisory to caution Indian nationals travelling to Cambodia for employment, asking them to do so only through authorised agents. In its advisory, the ministry said that Indian nationals lured by fake promises of lucrative job opportunities in Cambodia are falling into the trap of human traffickers. A Delhi court reserved an order today on the interim bail plea moved by BRS leader K. Kavita, who has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in the money laundering case connected with the alleged liquor policy scam. The special CBI judge Kaveri Baveja will pronounce the order on Monday. Kavita was remanded to judicial custody till the 9th of April. The Indian Coast Guard saved 8 fishermen from the sea 95 nautical miles off Chennai. In a rescue mission, out of the 10 crew in the fishing boat, 8 were rescued by an operation coordinated by the Coast Guard today. In a release, the Coast Guard stated that a search was on for the missing fisherman. Another fisherman who was rescued in critical condition could not be saved. It had received a distress call that the boat had earlier developed flooding due to a hole inside the boat in the rough seas. Later, the Coast Guard diverted the merchant vessels passing nearby to rescue the fishing vessel and brought the rescued fishermen to Chennai port. Equity benchmark indices rebounded sharply today after 2 days of correction to close at new all-time highs, propelled by strong performances from financial and information technology stocks. The 30-share BSE Sensex rose 351 points to close at its lifetime high of 74,228. The broader NSE Nifty also hit a fresh peak of 22,515, gaining 80 points. The India Meteorological Department IMD has forecast heatwave conditions over parts of east and peninsular India during the next 4 days. Heatwave conditions are likely over North Interior Karnataka, Odisha, Gangetic, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Telangana and coastal Andhra Pradesh. In IPL Cricket, Gujarat Titans have set a target of 200 runs before Punjab Kings at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Earlier, Punjab won the toss and elected to field. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Filing of nominations for second phase of Lok Sabha elections ends. Prominent candidates including H D Kumaraswamy, Venugopal and Hema Malini submit their papers today. Prime Minister and Senior BJP leader Narendra Modi criticises TMC government for not allowing implementation of central schemes in West Bengal. CPIM releases manifesto for Lok Sabha Polls, promises to scrap Unlawful Activities Prevention Act and Prevention of Money Laundering Act. New Delhi expresses concern at escalating tensions in West Asia and their potential to fuel further violence and instability. And an IPL cricket match underway between Gujarat Titans and Punjab Kings in Ahmedabad. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.